Is this really the Florian Wirtz Liverpool spent huge money on, or were the critics right when they said he couldn't handle the Premier League? The truth is, simple talent never disappears. Confidence does. And once belief returned, the real Wirtz finally showed up, changing Liverpool's season and silencing everyone who doubted him. Just a few months ago, the conversation around Florian Wirtz was completely different. People were worried, pundits were questioning him, rival fans were laughing. Some even called him Liverpool's biggest transfer mistake. And honestly, it was hard to argue at the time, because the player dominating Germany suddenly looked lost in England. At Bayer Leverkusen, Wirtz looked like the future of European football. He controlled matches, created chances out of nothing, and played with a calmness far beyond his age. Defenders couldn't stop him, and teammates trusted him with every important attack. So how does a player go from unstoppable to struggling? The answer is simple. The Premier League is brutal. Liverpool paid around £116 million to sign him, beating Bayern Munich and Manchester City. That alone meant pressure from day one. Fans expected instant impact, goals, assists, match-winning performances. But football is never that simple. Wirtz arrived in a new country, new league, new culture, and new style of football all at once. For the first time in his life, he was living outside Germany. Everything felt different. And on the pitch, things were even harder. In Germany, he often had space and time to receive the ball and create. In England, defenders closed him down instantly. Midfielders pressed him non-stop. Every touch felt rushed. The physicality shocked him. Matches against Brentford, Everton, and Leeds showed the huge difference in intensity. Tackles were stronger, runs were longer, duels never stopped. Even Liverpool manager Arne Slot joked after one game that Wirtz cramped everywhere after 85 minutes. Not injured, just a harsh welcome to English football. And that physical struggle affected everything. At Leverkusen, Wirtz could save energy and explode in key moments. At Liverpool, he had to press, track back, and defend constantly. By the time he received the ball, his legs were already tired and his mind less sharp. The spark was missing. The numbers became painful to look at. Game after game passed without goals or assists. First one match, then 5, then 7. Then came the internet nickname, Agent 007. 0 goals, 0 assists, 7 games. And sadly, it kept going. By December, he still hadn't contributed a single league goal or assist. Across competitions, he went 22 matches without scoring. For such an expensive signing, that felt disastrous. There was even a cruel moment against Sunderland. Wirtz thought he finally scored. He celebrated. Relief exploded. But then, the goal was given as an own goal. His drought continued. Confidence dropped visibly. He sometimes rushed shots. Other times he passed when he should shoot. The fearless creator from Germany looked cautious and unsure. He wasn't terrible, he worked hard, ran a lot, pressed well, but fans didn't want him known for running. They wanted magic. Liverpool supporters hoped for the next Coutinho, not just another hard-working midfielder. And doubts grew. Maybe the system didn't suit him. Maybe Liverpool's midfield didn't use him properly. At Leverkusen, everything flowed through Wirtz. He averaged around 78 touches per match. At Liverpool, that number dropped close to 56 at times. He often made good runs but never received the ball. He was running endlessly without influencing games. Even tactically, things weren't perfect. Slot initially played him behind the striker, but the team looked unbalanced. Wirtz drifted everywhere trying to find the ball, leaving the spaces where he was most dangerous. Patience started running out. Pundits questioned whether he could ever adapt. Some called him another Bundesliga star who couldn't survive English football. And Liverpool themselves were struggling too. Results dropped. The team went on a 5-game winless run. Champions League qualification looked uncertain. Injuries hit other new signings. Everything felt off. The excitement of the summer transfer window felt like a distant memory. But football loves comeback stories. And Wirtz's turning point came on December 27, 2025, against Wolves. If there was ever a match to reset confidence, this was it. Liverpool weren't brilliant that night, but something changed in the second half. Wirtz found space, received the ball, and finished calmly. No deflection, no debate, his goal. Anfield exploded with relief. You could see how much it meant, Teammates celebrated wildly. Wirtz tapped the badge, months of pressure released in one moment. After the match, he admitted the Premier League felt like the hardest league in the world, but he was finally feeling better with each game. And fans could see it. Just before that Wolves match, he had picked up his first league assist with a clever pass. But now performances were matching expectations. He started finding dangerous spaces again. His dribbling looked sharper. His decisions improved. Then came goals against Fulham and Burnley. But another key factor appeared: his partnership with Hugo Ekitike. The chemistry between them clicked instantly. Ekitike's ability to hold the ball and attract defenders created space for Wirtz, and Wirtz's movement and creativity made Ekitike more dangerous. By the end of January, they had combined for 6 goals together, more than any attacking duo in the league during that period. Liverpool's attack suddenly looked fluid again, fast, dangerous, connected. Then came a huge test against Newcastle. Liverpool conceded early, and frustration filled Anfield. Another bad result seemed possible. But this time, Wirtz stepped up. Before halftime, he picked up the ball in midfield, danced past defenders, and calmly set up Ekitike for the equalizer. Confidence, vision, control. Then, in the second half, he made a perfect run, received Salah's pass, and scored Liverpool's third goal. Goal and assist in a crucial match. He controlled tempo, pressed defenders, and created chances. Everything flowed through him. In his next 10 matches, he recorded 5 goals and multiple assists. No Premier League player had more goal involvements during that stretch. Suddenly, fans were excited every time he touched the ball. So what changed? First, his body adapted. He became stronger and lasted matches without fading. Second, Liverpool adjusted tactically to involve him more in dangerous areas. Third, confidence returned, and confident creative players are unstoppable. Now Wirtz drifts between defenders again. He sees passes others don't. He attacks spaces with courage. Defenders hesitate because they know he can punish mistakes. Most importantly, he looks happy again. This finally looks like the superstar Liverpool thought they were signing. And his timing couldn't be better. With questions about the future once Mohamed Salah eventually slows down, Liverpool fans now see hope. A new creative leader. A player who can decide games on his own. The jokes have disappeared. Respect has returned. But this story is bigger than football numbers. It's about resilience. Many players collapse under pressure after huge transfers. Wirtz didn't. He kept working, kept believing, and waited for his moment. And once the door opened, he ran through it. So when people say, "This is not the same Wirtz," they're right. This is a stronger version, a smarter version, a Premier League-ready version, a player who learned from struggle and came back better. And if his partnership with Ekitike continues growing, Liverpool fans might be watching the beginning of a new golden era. Because when confidence meets talent, magic follows. Florian Wirtz fell, learned, adapted, and rose again. And now, the Premier League is finally seeing the real magician. If you enjoyed this story and want more deep football content like this, make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel so you never miss our next breakdown.